teen troubles in my tight shoes. They don't shine like they used to. Baby, ooh, well, I got you, girl. Well, the fridge would be empty if it wasn't for the beer. Been hiding from my landlord since June of last year. Bills are stacking up now. The tax man, he's hot on my tail. Baby, ooh, I got you, girl. I worked all year to put that rock in your left hand, and I'll admit it ain't as big as I had planned. My baby smiles at me. I know she understands that I make $30,000 a year, but I'm still a rich man. Troubles in my tight old shoes. They don't shine like they used to. Baby, ooh, I got you, girl. I got a scuffy old beard to match the wrinkles on my nose, grease on my hands to match the stains of my clothes. I ain't no George Clooney, but my baby says that I'm looking fine. Yeah, I'm alright, baby. I worked all year to put that rock in your left hand, and I'll admit it ain't as big as I had planned. My baby smiles at me. I know that she understands that I make $30,000 a year. I'm still a rich man. Well, I said that I make $30,000 a year, but I'm still a rich man. Nah, I got you, girl, babe. I got you, It don't gotta be love, it don't gotta be lust. We don't have to dance, we don't have to touch. Come on, talk with me, baby. It ain't worth nothing, baby, I know. It's okay. Chit chat with me. Well, I like to sit with Hank, strum along with Woody. Hey, Mr. Johnson played a Mississippi blues for me. Never-ending feed, your thumbs are glued to your screen. Everything's in there. that's most what we need. Come on, sit down and talk with me. It ain't worth nothing, baby, I know. It's okay. Chit chat with me. Go on and tell me about your sock drawer, your phone bill, your mama's prescription, what your dog had for breakfast, your political perspective. Try out some Spanish and recite me a poem. Could watch them little lips of yours all night long. To tell me a joke, sing me your blues, quote me the gospel, synopsize the news. I forget who it happened to, the name of that song. I messed up the setup, got the punchline wrong. Come on, sit down and talk with me. It ain't worth nothing, baby, I know, but it's okay. It ain't worth nothing, baby, I know. It's okay. It ain't worth nothing, baby, I know. It's okay. Chit chat with me. If I knew you were coming out of baked a cake, baked a cake, baked a cake. I knew that you were coming out of baked a cake. Put a pot of coffee on. Mama was my daddy 'cause my daddy was gone. 20 years, 3 wives, and he's still on the run. Now I got a pretty good job and a family. And daddy's been sitting on the stoop saying, son, you got a piece for me. Papa, if I knew you were coming out of baked a cake, baked a cake, baked a cake. And if I knew you were coming out of baked a cake, and put a 6-pack in the fridge, and I'd have put a pot of coffee on. $13.95.48. The combination she gave me that opened the safe when the coppers finally found me down in Saskatoon. I was snorting from a $100 bill in a hotel room. Hey boys, if I knew you were coming out of baked a cake, baked a cake, baked a cake. And if I knew you were coming out of baked a cake, I'd have put my trousers on, put a 6-pack in the fridge, and I'd have put a pot of coffee on. had me take her home on the second day. Now the rent's now the only thing that's 2 months late. I was a teenage kid with a kid of his own. Yeah, I know what the heck was I thinking, baby, I don't know. If I knew I was coming out of baked to cake, baked to cake, baked to cake. And if I knew I was coming out of baked to cake, and I'd have put a rubber on, put my pants back on, put a six-pack in the fridge, and I'd have put a pot of coffee on. Hello, Biltmore Theatre. We're the Doozies. This is kind of a foreign experience for us for the last year because we haven't done this in a long time. So apparently what they used to do in the old days was the people who could play instruments and wrote songs, they would get them all on stage and they would play and gather people. So I guess we're trying to restart that tradition.
Just gather them on the internet.
Yes, right now we have to gather you on the internet, but that's okay. So we're pretty darn happy to be here, and thanks to Jacob and the rest of the squad, Mike and the rest of the crew for having us. Just so great to start to see the end of the tunnel here. Maybe there's a light at the end of it. This is a new song for us. We've never used a ukulele in a song before, right, Sean?
Oof, might be a good reason. Let's find out. Perfect.
This is a new tune for us. This is called Grumpy. I got a rear-ended, they wrote it off. I bought a brand new car, I'm brand new broke. It's 50,000, but it's got a sunroof. The salesman told me well, I'd be stupid not to. Down at the truck plant, my folks got let go. They're sending their jobs down to Mexico. So I'm grumpy, but I force a grin. If you're feeling grumpy, then come on in. Like, whoa, if you're feeling low. They've been rooting through flyers and saving beer cans, eating beans and wieners and collecting coupons. But I've been feeling joyful about this song. It's only got 3 chords and, well, it ain't too long. So I'm grumpy, but I force a grin. If you're feeling grumpy, come on in. Like, whoa, if you're feeling low, I've been feeling low. If you're feeling low. I made a daughter on this greasy planet, and I've been worried to death now about her grandkids. I went down to vote, but I was having trouble, as I couldn't decipher one from another. So I'm grumpy, but I force a grin. If you're feeling grumpy, join on in now. I've been feeling grumpy, I force a grin. If you're feeling grumpy, come on in. Like, whoa, if you're feeling low, I've been feeling low. If you're feeling low. It's an old song of ours from our first record called The Wagon. About trying to do difficult things. Mom always said Grandpa liked his vodka in the morning. Mom always said Grandpa liked his vodka in the morning. 26 ounces, he'd be snoring by morning. But those dreams of me, they came around like again. I knew that I'd be coming round again. Well, the drinks were full as oceans, and the girls danced like it was a wedding. Said I was drunk was ever drunk. Yep, I kept on drinking. Then the morning came back around again to remind me of the mess. So I swore on every drunkard soul I'd give the bottle a rest. I know I said it once before, this time I mean it true. I'm getting upon the wagon and I'm getting off the booze. Sick and tired of waking up with drums inside of my head. Lump-a-dump-a-dump-a-dump, I'm never drinking again. A dad's awful hard on the beer these days, and I can be hard on him. And I just figure if he makes it out alright, then the same's gonna go for me. He still makes it to town once a week, sees his barber now and then. Well, dad's awful hard on the beer these days, and I can be hard on him. I know I said it once before, this time I mean it true. I'm getting upon the wagon and I'm getting off the booze. Sick and tired of waking up with drums inside of my head. Lump-a-dump-a-dump-a-dump, I'm never drinking, no. I'm sick and tired of waking up with drums inside of my head. Lump-a-dump-a-dump-a-dump, I'm never drinking again. Well, tonight it's a celebration. It's 2 months to the day since I've been on the wagon, and I'm so proud to say that 60 days is long enough, fill 'em up all down the road. And here's to that goddamn wagon, I'm glad to see it go. I know I said it once before, but it was never true. And I fell off the wagon and I'm back up on the booze. Sick and tired of waking up with drums inside of my head. Lump-a-dump-a-dump-a-dump, I'm never drinking again. For regular Doozies fans, yes, I definitely screwed up the second verse. But I did make it up, so maybe we should rewrite the tune anyway.
It's 2 albums ago. Leave it alone.
Sure.
I gotta do a little quick check here.
Like I said earlier in the show, this is quite a thing to be back on stage after more than a year. It's fun. It sure is.
For the sake of the audience at home, could you mute the mandolin for a moment while I tune this real quick?
This next tune is maybe a relevant one during the pandemic. It's called Young Tonight. As we all feel like maybe time's escaping us and we're just kind of on autopilot here. It's about making sure that even if you are getting older, try to stay young if you can. Not you though, John, you're eternal.
Yes.
While you're tuning, Sean, I can introduce the band. This is Mr. John Sloan, multi-instrumentalist, expert gardener. And
I don't know about that. I just like to dig things in the ground, and plant them and watch them grow.
that's gardening. And of course, Mr. Sean Badams, multi-instrumentalist extraordinaire. We're going to get that banjo out at some point, aren't we, Sean?
Yeah. We certainly are.
No, I've heard that a gentleman is a man who knows how to play the banjo and decides not to.
Oh, wow.
I thought there was an accordion player, but I feel like it works both ways.
That's deep. Hey, yo.
Fun.
Here's Young Tonight for you.
I mean, really, the mandolin's the kindling for the accordion fire, isn't it?
Yeah. This might be as good as it gets. It's called rock and roll tuning. Here we go.
Mama's in bed and Daddy's too tuned up to stop us now. The campfire's dying, you might as well let it burn out. Grab a uke, a toque, the smoke's what's left to the right. And leave a note for the folks and tell them we'll be back around sunrise. Go howl at the moon, climb a pine, lost a little bit of skin, but we're doing alright. These are the moments that make up your life. We'll be old tomorrow, let's be young tonight. We'll be old tomorrow, let's be young tonight. The gas is going up and the mercury's down, it's 20 below. The rest of the fellas saying hell no man, it's way too cold. There's at least 2 feet piled up, they're coming for more. Get your boots on, buddy, we're going out on a tour. Let's go howl at the moon, climb a pine, lost a little bit of skin, we're doing alright. These are the moments that make up your life. We'll be old tomorrow, let's be young tonight. We'll be old tomorrow, but let's be young tonight. All we got left of the young days now are memories. See, I've been trying not to let the settled down blues get to me. So grab a uke, a toque, the smoke's what's left of the ride. 'Cause we'll be old tomorrow, but let's be young tonight. Let's go howl at the moon, climb a pine, lost a little bit of skin, but we're doing alright. These are the moments that make up your life. We'll be old tomorrow, let's be young tonight. We'll be old tomorrow, let's be young tonight.
Now a real treat for you, ladies and gentlemen. The global, worldwide debut of Sean playing banjo in the Doozies. What a time to be alive.
Sean regrets ever telling us he knew how to play more than 2 instruments.
Here's another new tune off upcoming, yet to be titled album. This one's called Changed.
Usually I make fun of these guys for sitting down when they play, but I think Sean gets a pass right now.
I should get a nap right now. All right.
Well, hope you guys are having some libations and some snacks at home on your couch. Thank you so much for joining in. And please, when this is all over, come back and watch live music in a real way here at the Biltmore Theatre. We're here now, and they've just done such a bang-up job with how it looks. I can't wait for you all to see it. It's pretty incredible.
It does look fantastic. I agree.
And it's nice to have another spot where we can go play live music, too. Okay. 1, 2, 3. See you in my mind with the street lights on. Dinner's ready, boy, get your ass back home. It's a 12-year-old girl calling on the phone. I'm staying out late tonight, I won't be long. You were never the same. You were never again like you were before you changed. See you in my mind down at the Horseshoe Tavern, playing your heart out, acoustic solo. The songs are burning holes in my heart, and I knew your daddy was a junkie just like you. You were never the same. You were never again like you were before you changed. Well, I can see you now on my way home from work, and both reminisce how we both got hurt. Go up north and see him, boy, he's trying his best. Stopping every now and then, there ain't a long way. See you in my kitchen, we figured it out. We got him now, we locked him on down. It was a real tough goal, no doubt, being fathers. We got him now, cousin. Cheers to our daughters, we were never the same. We were never again like we were before we changed. when I was younger. I was nimble and slick. I was subtle like a brick. I could swipe away the clouds if I wanted sunshine. Back in the old days, I didn't need nothing or nobody. Well, I would eat if I got hungry. And the girls who stayed the night didn't need a name. Now that I'm older, eating all the humble pie, gathered crow's feet around my eyes, the eyes that look at you, scowling at me. Baby, it don't add up. Well, the world that makes no sense, and there ain't no consequence. You should have left me long ago, but you stayed. Judy, Judy, Judy. Let me take you out for breakfast. Look at you go now. You're living your life, dreaming out loud and making your daddy so proud. The same daddy you chased me out of your back door. Yeah, we're different, but romance ain't for twins. It's for those who go all in. It's no coincidence to put the pepper next to the salt. Yeah, I got habits. Well, I love the 401. Like staying up to see the sun. Yeah, I feel comfortable in the dimly lit corner of a pool hall. But I'm making changes, living like I've got some to lose. Well, I got something to prove. Baby, I'd do what would I do without you, girl? Judy, let me take you out for breakfast. Maybe you've heard this song before. Maybe it's covered in the sliced cheese you love. Yeah, but Judy, oh Judy, you ain't no maybe. Maybe to me. Let me take you out for breakfast. and at the Royal Canadian Legion branch number 43. Well, the old fellas meet most each and every Sunday for euchre and war stories that only death could save you if you find yourself next to Oxley Crane. The old Mankey talk you straight up to the moon and half the way back again. You probably wouldn't believe him if you told you, but he's gonna tell you anyways. But Oxley's feet were the first on the beach at Normandy on D-Day. He claimed he spent a night with Hitler's wife. Not that he means to brag, but the ladies round here know him better than that. He couldn't pick up an empty bag. But he shot down 14 Japanese Nakajima fighter planes in 1945. Saved 13 Jewish orphans from a burning building and barely made it out alive. He put a real good beating on Benito Mussolini in a bar fighting old Milan. 'Cause he's the death-defying womanizer, Nazi-killing, firefighting Oxley Crane. He's been called a liar, a phony, a cheater, a rebel, and a hero of war. And the bartenders call him an asshole 'cause he only tips a nickel on a beer. But on the 11th of November, he gets everyone together to make sure that we never forget. All the folks never had a chance to come home, tell stories of their own. Like shooting down 14 Japanese Nakajima fighter planes in 1945. Saved 13 Jewish orphans from a burning building and barely made it out alive. He put a real good beating on Benito Mussolini in a bar fighting old Milan. He's the death-defying womanizer, Nazi-killing, firefighting Oxley Crane. Raining at the service and nobody knew who should get up, do the talking. Because the fella who spun the best bullshit was a fella laying in the coffin. Half of us are praying that we'll see him in heaven, the other half will meet him in hell. We still gather round to reminisce on old stories that we come to know so well. Like shooting down 14 Japanese Nakajima fighter planes in 1945. Saved 13 Jewish orphans from a burning building and barely made it out alive. He put a real good beating on Benito Mussolini in a bar fighting old Milan. He's the death-defying womanizer, Nazi-killing, firefighting Oxley Crane. Yeah, Sean's saying that we don't get much of a break because there's no audience applause, but we didn't get really that many audience applause when we played normal shows anyway in bars. So
You only need one, and it gives you 5 minutes.
that's true.
So you walk away.
Is there a sound guy out there who can give us just a couple of claps for a break here?
Wow.
The
Okay.
densely
So
populated
rhythmic.
Biltmore Theatre.
It's like they all want
At least we got some applause today. We can check that on the checkbox, fellas. All right, let's play him a ballad. That'll rile everybody up.
Yeah, usually that's how it goes.
This one's called Shivers. I got shivers. It's winter all year long. I've been wandering for a candle to light my way back home. What's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? Shaking off a Monday, had a hell of a Sunday, doing what I'm asked to do, making my living, hanging on. What's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? There's a warmth beyond my flaws, but they don't seem to thaw. I got shivers, it's winter all year long. Been wandering for a candle to light my way back home. What's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? Shaking off a Monday, had a hell of a Sunday, doing what I'm asked to do, making my living, hanging on. What's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? There's a warmth beyond my flaws. They don't seem to I'm shaking hands with my grandpa's ghost. The dead man pours 2 drinks, raises one, and slurs a toast.
What's wrong with us?
What's wrong with me? There's a warmth beyond my flaws. They don't seem to Thanks very much for spending your afternoon, evening with us. We appreciate it a lot. And there's going to be Lots more shows, live streams coming here from the Biltmore Theatre, so we hope you use your social media channels to subscribe and hang in there. We got a couple more songs for you. This first one is one called Benny's Homegrown. Within earshot of the rail car, there's something growing in the backyard. I got a 4-chord campfire. The coals are popping like a midnight choir. Big Dipper, limelight, pine tree cologne, passing round the fender like it's Benny's homegrown. Rolling up to know by now, but we don't know. A hot date stood up. I suppose I need a haircut, a beard trim, some brand new shoes. Eat a little less Chinese food. Big Dipper, limelight, pine tree cologne, passing round the fender like it's Benny's homegrown. Rolling up to know by now, but we don't know. Yeah, it all is. Yeah, Lord, what a mess it all is. Copperhead Road, last call. Spend my last quarter on some pinball. I got fake ID, I got the smoke breath, yeah. And Mama don't even know, yeah. Big Dipper, limelight, and pine tree cologne, passing around the fender like it's Benny's homegrown. Rolling up to know by now, but we don't know. Shit, man. It all is. I said, Lord, what a mess it all is, baby. Thanks so much for joining us this afternoon. This is 26 Ounces. We've been the Doozies. Had a blast playing for you. We'll see you next time around the bend, okay? Cheers. Woo! 26 ounces, 13 drinks. 26 ounces, 13 drinks. Yeah, we'll fill them up and gather round. Spit a little when you clean. 26 ounces and 13 drinks. 5 stools, 1 bar. 5 stools, 1 bar. There's no big screen TV, just this crappy old guitar. 5 stools, 1 bar. 6 beers, 4 chords. 6 beers, 4 chords. We've got Roger Miller sweating out of a pores. 6 beers, 4 chords. Steve Earle, David Allen Cole. We sing those old songs a cappella. We don't need no radio. Oh, Steve Earle and David Allen Cole. Yep. Well, 26 ounces pours 13 drinks if you're having doubles. And we are sure thankful to be here at the Biltmore Theatre this afternoon. We hope we can come back, play some music with people in the audience. Here's hoping, eh? 26 ounces, 13 drinks. 26 ounces, 13 drinks. Yeah, we'll fill them up and gather round. Spit a little when you clean. 26 ounces pours 13 drinks.